Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for October 2020. So this is what's coming in October 2020, a prediction video, and we're going to see, so we have these four wonderful groups, whichever one you are most drawn to is going to be the reading for you. So we have group 1, group 2, group 3 and group 4. I also want to mention as well the timestamps for each of the group readings is in the description box below, so do check those out, and I hope you enjoy my setup. Obviously, you know, October also brings Halloween, so I thought we would introduce a little bit of that into the decoration. Don't worry, this is a faux candle. It's just for those of you that are worrying, like me, like, you know, why are you putting your hand over there? Also, if you'd like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also in the description box below as well. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention, intention bracelets are on Etsy, so I'm wearing a yin and yang and also an evil eye bracelet as well. They are handmade by me, meditated with by me, they are saged by me, and they are sent out to you also by me. So I hope that you enjoy this reading, and also the Etsy store link is in the description box below. There's also other items on there as well. There's so many different things on there, so do check those out. You know, there's teas and there's embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow in your wallet or your purse, and they're pretty special, and I thought why not? Been doing this for a while now, but yeah, so we've got these amazing four groups, and we've also got these beautiful crystals as well from Goddess Provisions, just in case anyone is wondering, so you can find them on Instagram and all that good stuff. Last thing I wanted to mention is that there is a giveaway in this particular reading. So as you can see by the title, there is a giveaway for this particular deck. So I have my own deck for this, and then this is the one for the giveaway, so I'll actually just show you as well, because I know some people are like, I bet it's not for a giveaway. Well, it really is. I do so many giveaways actually on my channel, and they are real. So this is the deck for the one that I have, and then this is the one for the giveaway, so ta-da! Okay, so yeah, one lucky person will get this deck that I'm using. It's really lovely, it's quite Halloween style and theme, and this deck actually is from Soul and Spirit. So there's a magazine subscription here in the UK which is called Soul and Spirit. This is the actual one for October, and it comes with, usually every single month, it comes with a deck of cards. So if anyone is interested in doing the subscription, I don't make any money off of this. They do send this to me very kindly, so, you know, just a disclaimer, but it's an amazing magazine. It has so much amazing stuff in here, you guys. It is just so wonderful. It is packed to the brim with so much information. Like, look at that, for example. You know, tarot reading is magic in action. It explains the cards as well, which is really lovely. I will also send the magazine with it as well, because I have two, of course, and you've got so much here, you know, 5 moon cards from tarot. Like, there's just so much amazing information in here. It's an amazing, oh look, how to be a beginner witch, you know, these things are wonderful. It's very, well, it's very October-y, you know, celebrate a socially distanced salmon. So yeah, we've got some wonderful things in there, you know, time for happiness. It's really lovely. Meet your tarot mentors. So this actually talks about the hero's journey through the major arcanas. It's really wonderful. So it connects to tarot as well. So spirituality, tarot, all that good stuff. It's a lovely magazine. If you want to do the monthly subscription, it's in the description box below. I believe they do it internationally as well. Okay, enough of me talking. So let's get started first with group number 1, all right? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the other groups to the side here because I kind of need to, right? So let's just move these to the side. Any feedback on the decor would be wonderful. I hope you enjoy it. It's quite zen and very calm, so I hope you like it. I hope you like it. Alright, so group number 1, we're going to have a look and see what is coming through for October. And we're going to look into cards, so I'm going to read this particular message right here. And we are also going to be looking into tarot, okay, and also pulling an oracle card as well. We're also going to be looking into some of these dice, charms, and also letters as well. So we've got a lot of information coming through, so I really hope it helps you. And I'm probably going to be giving you a message from the Daily Oracle as well, but for October. So a message for October in general. So that's what we are going to be doing. I'm very, very excited for this reading. I hope you are as well. Okay, so let's have a look. So this is your message right here. So it says here, the moon brings the enlightenment to guide me on my onward journey. It's a really beautiful message, especially since we've got sort of the moon theme going as well. I just feel here that for many of you, you know, the moon has a lot of significance, and to be honest, especially for humans as well, we have so much significance with the moon. So to me, I feel like the full moon, especially in October, is going to be very powerful and very, very potent for new goals, new dreams, new pathways, new avenues. If you're thinking about letting things go, if you want to do new things, you want to venture into new pathways, avenues, or even new hobbies, it's such an amazing time to do so, because this is about you enlightening your own energy. This is about you freeing up space around you to bring the things that you really want much, much closer to you. So I think that's really, really beautiful and really lovely as well in many, many ways. So I just feel here that you're on this onward journey, and you are going to really be finding much more of yourself as well as you go through this particular journey as well. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards here and see what's coming through. I'm actually just going to push some of my decorations backwards because I have a feeling shuffling is going to be a little bit difficult. Just push my water feature as well. It'd be kind of awkward if it fell off the table. Like, that wouldn't be good. Alright, let's see. Okay, so that's just my notebook. Okay, so let's have a look. See what tarot is saying. Magician. Yeah, wow, okay, so to me, what I feel October is really bringing you is this renewed sense of I can do what I put my mind to, right? So if you feel like, oh, you know, everything is really difficult, or things are really hard, or I don't know which direction I want to go in, you know, the Magician here is about you knowing that you have power, you have confidence, you have strength to do the things that you want to do. That it's not out of question. It's you know, you don't have limitations necessarily, but the Eight of Wands here is about this energy of like flying, you know, momentum, growth, progression. So October here is bringing you lots and lots of momentum to do the things that you've always wanted to do that perhaps you've held back on, right? For some of you, this is dating and getting out there. But others of you, you haven't been able to, you know, perhaps because of the pandemic and things like that. This is also about going out, you know, enjoying yourself and doing the things that perhaps you put off. For some of you, this could be spirituality, you know, and sort of putting that off and thinking, oh, I'll meditate tomorrow. This is about you putting all of your goals into, what's the word, progression, right? So that's the Magician. Also, October brings you the Mercury retrograde. Okay, so one thing I will say is that I will say, because the Mercury retrograde is happening in the sign of Libra and Scorpio, it is this sense of balance, and it is this sense of, you know, doing what you feel is necessary for your soul. So take it in that sense. I don't feel that this particular retrograde is bad. I don't feel that it's going to be difficult. To the degree that it's going to, you know, be really detrimental. I feel like this is a Mercury retrograde that can allow you to get closer to your dreams and goals. A lot of the times Mercury retrogrades can be really difficult, but they teach really good lessons. So it's about knowing that even though a retrograde can be really annoying, it teaches so many lessons, and any mistakes or any regrets that you have had previously, you'll start to understand why those things happened in the Mercury retrograde. Sometimes things are a blessing. So there's a lot of enlightenment where you're learning more about yourself as time goes by, a lot more. So that's what we have. Okay, I've got these cards right here. Hanged Man. Okay, so this is about spirituality. Like I mentioned beforehand as well, for some of you, actually a lot of you, you very much so may feel like you really just want to, what's the word? Like you really just want to move into like a new avenue, you know, a new pathway, a new goal. And the hangman here is about taking a breather, taking a bit of a pause to do that, right? So that you can find yourself, feel better about yourself, and much more spiritual. So we've got the rest of the tarot cards right there. So move those to the side. So we've got here the Queen of Pentacles, and you've also got here as well the Two of Wands. So the energies here, especially with sort of going from like the Eight of Wands to the Magician to then the Hanged Man, it shows here that taking a bit of rest and taking time to figure things out brings you more fulfillment, it brings you more joy. This is also Pisces energy, so it's about considering your emotions, and also practicing spirituality can help you to bring you closer to your dreams and your goals. And then also, you know, with this Two of Wands as well, it's about options and opportunities. So you've got a lot of opportunities here lining up for you in October. It's your choice as to how you want to go towards those things, and essentially how ready you are to go towards those things as well, because they're there, okay? The opportunities are there, but it's how you want to go towards those, right? And that's really important. It's sometimes an opportunity is there, but we might be like, nah, I don't really want to take it, you know? So it's just something to be aware of, is that group number one, you have so many opportunities. I literally just I did like one tiny shuffle and the cards just came out, one card came out really fast. See, look at this. Plant the seeds. I'm telling you, you know, this is very significant. Plant the seeds is literally about, you know, it's this energy of things happening, things coming together. This is, you know, in your journey, things are progressing, and they always say, you know, the seeds that you plant today is what essentially blooms tomorrow. You reap what you sow, and I just feel here that if you focus a lot on yourself and the things that you have got going for yourself, and you're watering yourself, I know that sounds really strange, but you're watering yourself, you're giving yourself sunlight, you're taking care of yourself, you're nourishing yourself with self-love and confidence, you've got a lot of opportunities coming, because the universe likes to reward those that reward themselves. Not in a narcissistic way, but in a loving way, in a gentle way, right? Without forgetting their values and their sort of visions. So I think that that's quite significant here that we're seeing. So you've got lots of opportunities coming your way. So let's go now with the charms. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my little tray. Let's just push this back a little bit, actually. Okay, so I'm just gonna grab a bunch of these charms. Okay, this is my little charm box. Let's see what comes through. Okay. So we've also got some dice as well, which we'll get into in just a little second. Actually, should we do that now? Sorry, they are really noisy. Okay, well, isn't this one interesting? I'm going to actually roll this one. You might be thinking to yourself, moonlight, You've also got here eyes, okay, so this is like you opening your eyes up. We've also got there, quite literally there. So for some of you, you know, opportunities, you might be like, I don't know where they are, but actually I feel like for a lot of you, opportunities are literally in front of you, all right? And that's what the Two of Wands shows, is that you're kind of at that particular place where your opportunities are. You see these two pillars? Very similar here, right? You're kind of there, because of a lot of this work that you're either doing on yourself or that you are doing. So you're kind of already there, and I see a lot of you. Sorry, you might not even be able to see those right there, but a lot of you, you know, there's this energy here of essentially, right? Feeling like, I need to figure out, you know, where I am and what is going on. So that's what we've got right there, quite literally right there, opening your eyes and seeing everything. Now we've got here the Pisces energy. We do have the Hanged Man. That does make a lot of sense. Some of you may be Pisces, or you might be dealing with a Pisces. You've got here both of the cameras, which I think is really interesting. So you might be taking up a little bit of photography, you might be indulging in that. Also, we've got here the love hearts as well. So for some of you, the love message is very, very strong. We've also got a bee here as well. This bee might make sense. For some of you, this could be that energy of like queen bee. Perhaps you have a bee in your name, or they have a bee in their name, but there's something here about bee. We've also got a shell here as well. So it's quite, you know, spectacular in that sense, that there's something here also perhaps relating to the beach, the ocean, but the Pisces energy here is quite strong in terms of also connecting to spirituality. You've got the key here, which is to do with commitment, so you might really be wanting to make something work here in regards to your career, And I do see that there's potential here for commitment to happen in terms of your career, perhaps even moving home. This can also be to do with someone that you perhaps want commitment from. You've got here the little spatula that, you know, is often seen, you know, to make sort of food and sort of, you know, scrape the edges, and it does a really good job of doing so. So this is used sort of trying to get the edges. That's what I'm seeing in my sort of vision. You've also got here the energy of love. Okay, so it's a pretty strong love message. You've got a flower here which is about bloom. You've also got the bird on the branch as well. This is about being fearless, you know, as well, and knowing that you do have your wings. This is that pinpoint energy, so you might be doing some traveling, which is coming through quite significantly. You've also got here as well the leaf. Okay, so it's quite exotic in that sense, and you've got quite a lot of like this foresty kind of energy coming through as well. You've also got the Leo energy, so that could be resembling something. This is also about strength. Again, going back to this bird, you know, a bird is not scared of how thin the branch is, because the bird knows, right, that even no matter how thin these branches are, they have the ability to fly. So they're never worried in that sense. So don't be afraid of your ability to fly. And we've got sort of quite an interesting like foresty vibe. It's interesting we've got that here as well. But that's what we're seeing there. Okay, so let's have a look at the letters and see what's coming through. I really hope you can see this. I know that you might not be able to. But let me just move some of these charms to the side. Okay, so we've got a C, a P, an R, a Z. So this could be initials. It can also be words as well that can really relate to your October. Again, this photography, you might be also looking through memories and old photographs. You've got W, I, a P, G, PG. Maybe you're watching a PG film. You've got S, W, another W, you've got a Z, another one, you've got a U, and you've also got an M as well, right? So those are essentially your words. Sorry, your letters. So let me know in the comment section below. One thing I can see is zip as well, and sip. Zip and sip. So that's what we've got there, okay? So those are your letters, and that is what we have. So yeah, now let's just have a look. Actually, I just put those away, but let's have a look at your daily oracle and see what's coming through right there. I'm just going to put these in here, okay, and we will conclude your reading. So this will be a message from the book. Oh. Okay, so let's have a look. So okay. Stop sweating the things that don't matter and pay attention to the ones that do. It's as simple as that, okay? Pay attention to that. It goes with this plant the seeds card, okay? Pay attention to what you're planting. Are you planting positivity? Are you planting negativity? Are you planting chasing after something or letting the universe handle things for you? What are you planting, right? I think that's really important to ask yourself. So that is literally what we have right there. I think it's a very significant message as well, and that will help you throughout the course of October as well. All right, so group number one, this is your reading. I really hope it helped, gave you tons of clarity, information, knowledge. Take care, stay safe. All the information is in the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and yeah, everything. So in the description box below is information for the giveaway that I mentioned for winning the oracle cards. So if you are interested, do check that out there. All right, so this is it. So I'm just going to take these away. We're going to go to the next group reading. Let's put that right here. Let's do that. Alright, group number two. Here is your reading for October 2020. Let's see what's coming, what messages I have for you. I'm just going to move this backwards a little bit. So we've got here the Halloween Moon Rituals card. So if you'd like to win this particular deck, all the information will be in the description box below. Alright, so we've got here the evening this evening, my spirit guide encourages me to take chances and lead with love. All right, so that's the message we have here. Let's do that. Okay, so that's what we've got. Sorry, some of these just move around a little bit as I shuffle tarot cards. Okay, so it's a really beautiful message, I think, where it's not just necessarily like a love message to do with partnerships and other people, okay, like romantic love, but it's also about living in love rather than fear, right? Making decisions from love rather than basing it on fear, basing it on challenges, basing it on obstacles. You know, think about the things that make you feel good, that make you feel happy. I'm also going to be pulling some oracle cards. I am going to be pulling tarot cards. I do want to mention we're going to be doing charms. I'm also going to be using the dice as well as I've got right here, and also some letters, and I'm going to be pulling a message from the daily oracle, but it's going to be for your month, okay? So I thought I'd let you know that, just so that you know what to expect throughout the course of this reading. So let's have a look and see. Tarot wise, I'm aiming for 4 cards. We might get a few more than that, but let's have a look. Okay, there's one. There's another one. 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Right, there we go. So, we've got the 5 of Pentacles. Let's put that right there. We've got the 3 of Wands. We've got the Queen of Wands as well. It's really nice. I like the Queen of Wands a lot as an energy here for you. We've got the Moon. We've got the Strength card. Okay, so you've got some lovely energies there. I know you've got that 5 of Pentacles. This is about you feeling left out, perhaps feeling abandoned, feeling like you're not part of something. And I will say that this is just going to make you stronger. So you may feel like you're not part of something. You may feel like you haven't got something that you really, really want. This could be love. This could be career opportunities. I will say here that October is bringing a really big transformative shift, especially with the end of the Pluto retrograde. So you can expect that whatever this particular thing is that you felt you're completely shut out from, you're left out of, nobody is giving you this opportunity, or perhaps there's someone you're chasing or you're wanting and they just really are not giving you that energy or being kind to you or giving you what you want. I see here there's an opportunity for this to change because you have got the 3 of Wands. So I do feel there's something around the 3rd week of October where this person can be a bit more flexible in giving you an opportunity, and this could also be to do with career, okay, because I really see here a bit more of an opening. So the 3rd week is bringing something quite significant where you can feel so much happier, okay? Like this is the kind of happiness where you're like, finally, you know, things are coming together. It's finally to the level that I want it at. So the Queen of Wands is you feeling happy, feeling content, feeling satisfied, feeling secure with whatever it is that you want here, right? So for many of you, it's going to be very, very different. Some of you, career, some of you, it's education related, some of you, it is to do with certain things you're working on. Perhaps your business. For some of you, this is love or meeting someone new, right? It's very different in that sense for many of you. You've got the Moon here. So the Moon is this energy of, feeling like finally things are happening. It's interesting, you've got actually this Moon energy here as well, and then you've got the Moon there. I would definitely recommend that you sit in moonlight if you can, okay, if you can. But just sitting outside when the Moon is either full or close to full, right, can definitely give you a lot of, and it's interesting here that I have the moon crystals as well, like, you know, the chances of that happening, it's a big moon sort of energy, you're going to be feeling very, very intuitive, and I think that that's going to help you to make a lot of decisions that perhaps you've struggled with in the past. So October is a great month here for you to make decisions, and you've also got a Mercury retrograde in October, but for the most part, it's going to allow you to feel much better towards yourself and the things that you want to achieve, right? So you're going to be better communicating with yourself and your wants and your desires and your needs. And then you've also got the Strength card, so you're getting stronger and stronger, and October is a month here of you gaining so much more emotional strength, mental strength and physical strength. So you might be also going to the gym or just trying to get fit, but I just see here you trying to gain strength in all areas of your life and not wanting to neglect a single one of them. Okay, so I'm going to pull an oracle card. Let's see what messages we have here, and then we'll get onto the other little bits, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so here it is. It's come out, and this says joy and delight. Yeah, see, I told you, something good is coming your way. And actually, if you look at these cards, I'm going to put it here because this really does resemble, I mean, if you look at these cards, you've got this woman kind of covered in a red dress, like a red cloth. Now, with your male or female, it's the energy, right? They often say when you wear red, it's like very attractive. So perhaps for some of you in October, wearing red could really attract to you what it is that you want. You know, that fiery sort of passionate energy, that wand energy can allow this to really come towards you. So it's just something to be aware of because we've got a lot of red dresses here. So whether that is, you know, wearing a red shirt for some of you, wearing like literally a red dress, could be interesting. That's all I want to say. But there's joy and delight here, there's happiness, there's you getting something that you've really wanted, as I've mentioned probably 100 times now, so I'm not going to repeat myself more, but you know what I mean, right? So let's go ahead with some of these charms now. Okay, I've just got my tray here, and let's see what we can pull. So I've just got my charm box right here. Okay, we have got them. I've got a rocking horse, which I think is quite interesting. For some of you, that could have a special sort of resemblance. We've got a camera, so you might be interested in photography or taking a trip down memory lane. You might also be looking through you know, photographs on social media or looking at someone else's photographs on social media. We've got here a little ice cream as well, which seems to be melting. So this is about you sort of feeling like perhaps time is running out. But what I will say is time is not running out here. It's also about how you feel within yourself, which I think is important. So don't wait. You know, do things that you like to do and focus on yourself and your goals and your dreams. Try not to wait for things to happen. It's interesting I said wait and you've got a W here. So this can also resemble that sort of W for wait, you know, because that's the sort of wand energy, and W is also that wand energy as well. Some of you could be fire signs. The W could also have a lot of meaning in regards to your name. It could have, you know, it could be initial, or it could be a letter that stands for a company or something that you're interested in. You know, it could, doesn't have to be, but you've also got some flowers here, so you're blooming, you're growing, you've got a lot of flowers here as well. Things are definitely opening up for you opportunity-wise. You've also got some leaves as well. You've got quite a few leaves in this card as well. This is, again, about sort of that growth aspect. You've got here a key, which also signifies commitment. Now this can again be career-wise. It could also be in regards to love, so that's really lovely to see. You've also got here the Sagittarius energy, which I am not surprised by at all. Not at all. First of all, this is also creativity and this is also passion. But it totally goes with this vibe here, right? That sort of Sagittarius energy, that fiery energy, that Queen of Wands energy as well. You could be a Sagittarius, you may know a Sagittarius, but this more so is about going towards the things that give you joy, that spark your passion, that spark, you know, something really special in your soul, that make you feel good. So that's what we've got there. And then you've also got here this sort of crystal as well. This is about emotion, right? So what we see here is a balance. You've got fire, and you've got some water, and then you've got more fire here, right? So balancing out the fire with the water can really help to find, you know, emotional ground and emotional balance. So don't be afraid to, you know, if you do cry or you're letting out your emotion, don't be afraid to do so. It will just give you more clarity, right? Just look at that, so beautiful. So that's what we've got right there. And we are now going to go to the dice, okay? So let me just, sorry, it's really loud, I do apologise. Okay, well, I'm going to do this two again. Right, so we've got here Fortune, which I'm not surprised by, are you? I'm definitely not surprised by that at all. So I'm going to leave it there so you can see it. Because here I'm seeing you getting something that you're really happy about, really excited about, really fulfilled by. You've also got here science. Some of you may work in science. But remember, okay, a lot of this also, in terms of attracting what you want, is also, in some ways, it's like the law of attraction, you know, science, and, you know, especially with the moon and how the moon controls our feelings, our thoughts, and, you know, that is also science as well. So I just want to, you know, say that as well. But it's what you have right there. Let's just put the charms down here so you can see them. And then we've also got it's, okay, so you might be like, it's science, it's fortune, it's coming together. So that's what we've got there. So it's quite interesting. Okay, letters. Are you ready? Are you steady? Okay, so we've got, it's going to be initials, okay? This can also be spelling out words. Let me know in the comment section below how it makes sense. We've got a Z, an I, an A. We've got a J. We've got a G and a H. another I, a K, and a W. We've got another W. It's really interesting that we've got another W. Okay, well, that's what we have right there. I'm not seeing too many words, to be honest. The one that I can see is jaw. I'm seeing zigzag, but, you know, individually, so zig and then zag. Okay, well, that's what we've got there. And finally, I'm just going to pull you a message from the Daily Oracle book. This is going to be for the month, though, so I just thought I'd let you know. Okay, so let's do this. I want to go a little bit more at the beginning, so let's go there. Okay, it says, what if you realised how powerful you really were? Well, look at those stars as well. Oh yeah, look at this, right? You have so much going for you that I think that sometimes you don't realise your own power. I think sometimes you don't realise how much you truly have to give and how much you truly have to learn and to do. I think that you know how much you have to learn, but I think that sometimes you underestimate yourself and you perhaps think like, oh no, maybe not. But no, really, you have so much to give. You have so much within you. So don't distrust yourself. That's what I would say. Yeah, that's what we've got here. Some amazing things. I mean, you've got fortune, you got this energy of like what you want actually coming towards you here in October. Please let me know. Come back, you know, in November or something, and please tell me because I want to know what has been coming your way. This is such a spectacular reading in many ways. It's really, really special. So please do let me know for sure. I would be very interested. If you wanted to win this particular deck as well, everything's in the description box below as I mentioned before. And yeah, everything is down there as I mentioned probably 100 times, but it's all there. And this is your reading. Group number 2, so private paid readings, free reading giveaway, intention, bracelets as well. Everything is in the description box below for your convenience. So definitely do check that out if you're interested. Alright, so I'm just going to prepare for the next group. Alright, group number 3, this is your reading with me for October. What's coming in October? October predictions, and we will see. Sorry, some of the tarot cards from the previous group decided to move everything along. As you can see, actually it's supposed to be like that. Okay, so this is your message. Okay, your first message. By the way, if anyone is interested in winning this particular deck, all the information will be in the description box below on how you can win, as I mentioned at the beginning. So your message here for October: the distant moon offers clear sight into my future pathway. Wow. Okay, so what I do feel here, and you've got sort of this moon theme happening as well, is that the moon here is really showing you, especially when you get to the full moon, it's really showing you that, you know, the moon goes through cycles and phases, so do we as human beings, and it's really just, it's telling you that there is a new pathway, a new opportunity, a new option, so to speak, that is opening up for you, but it's only if you choose to also open your eyes to it as well. Alright, so let's have a look and see what tarot is telling us about that. So I'm going to be using tarot cards, I'm going to be using oracle cards, we're also going to look at charms, we're going to look at letters, also the dice, as well as getting a daily oracle message, but this is going to be for the month. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let's have a look. Okay, so you've got the 2 of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got some here, but I'm not going to get those. I'm just going to stick with the ones that we've got right there. To be honest, I don't even know what that card even said on it, so... Okay, so we've got here the Chariot, we've got the Knight of Wands, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and you've got the 2 of Pentacles, okay? So yeah, there's a big opportunity coming your way. See, you've got here choices and options, so you might be making a choice between 2 people, you might be making a choice between 2 options in regards to love, or 2 opportunities in regards to education, or 2 projects. you know, you might have to make a choice and a decision here. So you have choices and options, which I will say is nice. It's better than not having anything, right? We've also got the Chariot, lots of movement and progression, and joy. This is really, really nice. Some of you have actually manifested that. That's what I'm seeing here. Some of you have manifested it by hoping, praying. Also, the other thing the spirit guides are saying is think about all of those things that you've really wanted in your life that you actually have now. You know, that you wanted as a child, or that you were just thinking about, and now you have those opportunities. Think about that. That's pretty impressive, right? So you've got here the Knight of Wands. You've also got here the Wheel of Fortune as well. So Wheel of Fortune's beautiful. It's Jupiter energy. By the time you get into October, there's no more Jupiter retrograde, okay? So that's great. Now you do have the Mars retrograde, but because the Jupiter planet is going direct, it means that the effect of the Mars retrograde is much better. Now Mars can make us feel really, really quite, I wouldn't say aggressive, but it can definitely bring out a lot of qualities in terms of like ego and getting frustrated, temper, things like that, especially since you have got a Mercury retrograde also happening. Oh gosh, there's a lot happening here in October, but it's better, okay? It's a little bit better than what you had in September. The energies in September were still very, very heavy. When you get into October, you are feeling the energies of the Mercury retrograde, but you're still moving forward, right? You've still got all of these opportunities, and I also feel here with the Knight of Wands is that you're flying, you're progressing, you're getting yourself to a better place. You've got opportunities here. You've got lots of things progressing. There's a lot of movement. There's a lot of goodness here, which is really nice to see. And the Wheel of Fortune here is showing that your October is turning into your favor. So that's why this is just showing here that there is this clear sight into your future pathway. You know where you're going. You're not as stuck or as stagnant anymore. Yes, you have choices here, but you'll know which direction you want to go in, right, with the Chariot. So that's really, really powerful. Okay, so you've got opportunities here. That's really lovely. I think that's something definitely to look forward to and to feel excited about, is that you do have opportunities. I think that's so much fun. I know some of you are wondering why the cards are so like pushed far back. It's because I'm going to put the charm tray here, but I think I'll work through doing something else for the next reading. It's just that I have the crystals as well, so it's a little bit awkward. Okay, anyways, so let's have a look and see what oracle card is coming through. Got two here. Quite lucky in that sense. The other groups actually got a few more tarot cards. I know you did as well, but you got like way too many. But here you are the only group so far to get two oracle cards. So you've got here Sun and Stars. Perfect balance, in all honesty, having that energy of Sun and Stars. So that did not work at all. It's not going to work, but okay, Sun and Stars. There we go. Let's put that right there. And then we've also got here, so you get to see how the tarot reading sometimes fails, okay? It doesn't go to plan. But the Sun and Stars there. You've also got here affirmation for healing and heart. Healing the heart. There we go. Healing the heart, okay? So for some of you, perhaps you've had a very, very difficult summer. And what I mean by that is sort of like July, August, September, you may have had a very, very difficult one. For some of you may have had heartbreak or losing certain jobs or opportunities or just being really confused about your path. Well, in October, your path is opening up. You're starting to see opportunities. You're starting to see things flow in. And even with the Sun and Stars, this is you having optimism, like, wow, I can finally see those little glimmers of hope. I can finally see where I'm going. I'm not as stuck or as stagnant anymore. I know exactly where I'm going, and it's rather, rather exciting. Okay, so let's go first of all with the charms. So I'm just gonna grab my charm box. Got a hashtag. That's quite interesting. For some of you, perhaps this is like social media, like maybe a social media opportunity. For some of you, this could be, because, when you dial as well, a phone, you may also have that, like you have to press the hashtag. Basically, just a hash key is right there. Okay, so that could mean something to some of you. Perhaps you're tagging or trying to tag certain things, trying to find opportunities through certain hashtags. People do that as well on Instagram and also Facebook, is that they will find job opportunities through hashtags. Believe it or not, it's a thing. It could be something, or maybe you're stalking someone on social media. I'm just saying, okay, so you might be looking at other relevant hashtags, trying to figure out more information, because you have got this location indicator as well. So it could be that you're also traveling, because you have got the Chariot as well, so that indicates traveling. Maybe you are, posting on social media that you're traveling, things like that. You've also got the Rocking Horse as well. At times you may feel like you're just going back and forth, feeling like you're not actually progressing. You might be going back and forth with this opportunity, but then once you do have the answer to it, you are going to be moving. For some of you, this is quite literally moving in terms of location, right, with the Knight of Wands, and also with the location as well. We've also got here the shoe as well. Some of you might be quite active. You might buy a new pair of trainers or sneakers, as they call them in other countries. You have got the shoe there as well, so just something to mention. You might be trying to sort of get hold of someone who's like running away, for example. You've got 3 pegs here, which I think is quite interesting, because there's not that many pegs that I actually even put in the charm box, but you've got this pink one. It's interesting, you've got quite a bit of pink here. It's like that feminine energy coming through. You've got the yellow, which is to do with joy, which also, by the way, this energy is to do with sort of the sun, and it's about hope. So that feminine energy is coming through. So, you've got the sun energy with the sort of pink there as well. And then you've also got just this normal peg as well. So I think that these are sort of the 3 emotions that you're also going through, where you have that sort of like feminine energy, whether you're male or female, where you're trying to really connect to yourself. You've got that sort of emotional energy with this heart here, where you might feel at times a little bit emotional. And then you've also got this sort of happy energy, and then just kind of feeling like yourself. So I do think that's quite nice in many ways. But yeah, that is what we have right there. So let's have a look at some of these letters, and also the dice as well. Sorry, they're really loud. Okay. Oh, got some of these red ones as well. Water. Okay, so you got here water. Well, isn't that interesting? I'd say make sure you drink enough water. Staying hydrated is key. I mean, you have also got this oracle card here of affirmation for healing the heart, right? So this is about staying close to those that are there for you. This can also be about releasing, any built up emotion that you have within yourself. For some of you, this can be traveling where there is water. And also, this is about just making sure you drink enough as well, at any point. I think that that's very important. You've also got here lame as well, okay? So you might be sort of thinking to yourself that, you might very much so at times feel like you're not good enough, but I do feel that you are. And this might be something maybe somebody said to you, if I put it actually like that, it's a little bit better, you can see them. You might feel like you're not good enough. You may feel like people don't understand you. You may feel lame, but you're really not. And it also says here, my work life. So I saw some opportunities here in terms of work, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. That's Jupiter energy. It's also about money. So money flowing in, more balance with money. And then we've also got here a regret about. So you may have a regret, right? And I'm seeing that. You may have a regret thinking you perhaps lost something, especially with affirmation for healing the heart. You may feel like you've lost out on an opportunity, you lost out on something, and you're trying to regain yourself here. Well, when one door closes, another one opens. That's exactly what we're seeing here. So don't beat yourself up too hard about lost opportunities, okay? Because there's another door here that's opening, and you will see that, okay, there is this is a new pathway, all right? It's not just that was the only thing. So now for the letters. So this can spell out words, and also it can be initials. So let me know in the comment section below how it resonates. Well, the entire reading as well. Yeah, it could be H, J, Z, V, C, G, L, or LG. W, W, I, M. Okay, so that's what we've got there. Yeah, let me know, okay, in regards to that. And let's just get a message for your month. See what's coming through. Okay. Patience is a skill you never regret mastering. I think that's the key here. A lot of it is to do with patience, and you've got that word again, regret, right? A regret. There's something here that perhaps you're regretting, but be patient. There's a new, better opportunity coming through, and sometimes these things don't come through straight away, but they come through at the right time, and that's really important here. So don't run away from this. That's all I would say. So this is your reading. Take care, stay safe. Also, let me know in the comment section below how it resonates with you. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel for more information if you haven't already, of course. And do take care, stay safe, same thing. And yeah, so that is your reading, group number 3. Okay, I'm just going to take away these cards. Oops. That. Okay. Group number 4, this is your reading with me for October. What is coming in October? So we've got this message right here. Now, if you would like to win this particular deck, information's in the description box below on how you can win it. Since I have an extra one, I thought I would do a giveaway. Okay, so here is your message. Also, I want to mention we're going to be using, so this is one of the messages I'm going to give you. Going to be using tarot, going to be using oracle cards. I'm going to be getting some charms. We're going to use the dice as well. I'm going to give you a message from the book for the month and also some letters. Whew, there's a lot coming, okay? There's a lot of information coming your way. So the first message here is the light of the moon encourages me to set positive intentions. Okay, so this is a really lovely message because for some of you, you may be feeling a little bit stuck. You might be wondering what's happening, what's going on. It's a great time in October to set intentions. You're in the last quarter of the year, and during this time, it is such a powerful time to set intentions. Okay, I'm just going to say that because it really is. So you can set intentions at the time of a new moon, a full moon. You can even set intentions at any point. Okay, you don't have to necessarily pay attention to the moon cycles and phases in order to set intentions. You can truly do it at any point, but I will say full moon is probably, and new moon, most powerful times to set intentions. New moons are great for releasing and healing, so just something to mention. Okay, I'm gonna grab some tarot cards for you, so let's see what we have for October. October, 6 of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. That's amazing. Money wise, it's looking great. Okay, I've got a lot of cards here that just fell out. I'm going to take the top 2 cards. Okay, so 1 and 2. Just a lot came out there. And we've got the 8 of Swords with the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so what I see here is that some of you have felt trapped, and I saw that here. You know, there's been some kind of a struggle, and the 8 of Swords kind of shows that, you know, that you felt struggled, you felt challenged. Perhaps some of you have not felt very good at all. You've been struggling with sleep, you've been struggling to do things that you have wanted to do because you simply just could not do them. So this 8 of Swords, well, the good news here is that this 8 of Swords, especially with the 5 of Pentacles, shows here change. Okay, 5 of Pentacles is you feeling abandoned, left out, not getting what you want, feeling like there's so much out there but you're not getting anything. You know, this can be love, this can be career. It depends. It's a general reading, so for some of you it's love, for some of you it's career. But I will say, for those of you that, you know, are really struggling career-wise, October is amazing because you got the 5 to the 6 of Pentacles, and that's how I know that it's a change from this side to this side, is because this is how you felt, right? And that's what I mentioned here before we even pulled the cards. And then the 5 to the 6 here shows progression in a really beautiful way, right? Progression in the sense of much more balance in terms of stability, in terms of opportunities. You have more opportunities out there if you're unemployed and you're looking for a job. So keep your eyes peeled for those opportunities, for those things that you're essentially looking for. I think that that can be pretty significant as well. And then also the 9 of Pentacles here shows money. Okay, money flowing in. This is also about independence and confidence and courage, and things becoming much more mutual, especially if some of you are in sort of like a a situation with someone in regards to love. This is actually about things becoming more mutual, you getting more messages from this person showing you more interest, being much more aware and not as kind of stuck in their ego, stubborn. There's more that you're getting here out of this situation. The more you put yourself first. See the difference from the Eight of Swords to the Nine of Pentacles. This is you feeling free, using your wings. This is you feeling completely stuck. Okay, so that's really nice that you're going through a transformation here in October. I think that's really important here for me to mention. Wow, this is a wow reading, because transformations like this are really powerful. These are awakenings, so you're going through an awakening here. They're not always fun, but I will say that the result that you get here is really nice. Okay, so I'm just using Oracle deck. Okay, all right. Got here transformation and change, right? So you're going, that's literally exactly what I just said. Transformation and change. I feel like with this particular reading, literally I've just said one thing and then the cards just repeat it. Say another thing, card literally repeats it. It's exactly what's happening. So you're going through an amazing transformation, amazing change, period of change, and things are really starting to come together as well. So it's really nice to see. I don't want to like go over it again and again because it's so self-explanatory, isn't it? You're literally going through that and things are coming together in a really nice way. Okay, so we're going to go now to the charms. Let's go to the charms. Okay, so I'm just going to dip my hand in here. Alright, got some, well, we got a few charms. Okay. Not as many charms, perhaps, but we still got, a fair few. So we've got actually love hearts, a lot of love hearts. So you've got also the swans as well. This to me is also an energy here of love. Also got the teardrop. You've got an S and an E. I want to get more charms, in all honesty. I just feel very, very drawn to it. Okay, got a jacket. Okay, and a bell. Crystal reminds me of the root chakra. We've also got the jacket, the bird, and another heart. That makes a lot of sense, okay? It does. I feel like for a lot of you this is matters of your own heart, but this is also about sometimes not believing in your heart and believing what you have in your heart. Some of you might sort of be closed off to your own heart sometimes and not believing in yourself or things like that. This is also about self-love and self-confidence. So I do feel here there's a huge energy of self-love. If you're always giving love to someone else or trying to understand someone else or getting someone else to try and understand you, make sure that you're also giving to yourself. That's the energy of the hearts. Like, things do have to be quite equal as well here. Now, for some of you in terms of career, this is about, following your dream, following your passion and not settling for something that you're settling for. Sometimes also rejection is redirection, so I just want you to know that as well. And here we have the root chakra crystal, which means stability. So anything coming into your life is going to provide you with more stability and more mutual balance. Okay, that goes for matters of the heart as well. You've also got this bell as well, which means that there are good opportunities coming your way. It's like ringing the bell, celebration as well, because there is a huge transformation and change. I do feel that some of you may have been rejected. It's bringing you redirection. We've got here a jacket as well. That could resemble something quite significant for some of you. This jacket is also a sense of like protection and protecting you from the cold, stormy energies and emotions that you face. You've also got here the bird. Isn't this a toucan? It's a toucan, right? It's a toucan. I'm pretty sure it's a toucan. This is about being special. It's also about knowing that you have the wings to fly. You've got two birds here. You've got a swan, you've got a toucan. I believe it's a toucan, but anyways, it's a bird. So you have that energy there. You've also got the S and the E, so this can be initials. Okay, let me know. For some of you, this could also be southeast. That's another thing that I'm seeing right there, or south and east. Could be to do with directions, okay? I'm just saying. So I'm just going to get some dice as well. All right, this tends to be a little bit loud, so I'm just pre-warning you. Ooh, interesting. You got here mommy. That could resemble some of your situations here. Perhaps you're getting advice from a motherly figure, or there could be something to do with a mother that has happened. You've also got here yelled, okay, so that's also something that's coming through here. And you've also got flying, which I'm not surprised by. Some of you might be traveling, but for others of you, this is you finding your wings, okay, especially with these birds that we do have here. So that's what I'm seeing. Also, you've got here in this card as well, the butterflies. Butterflies are all about transformation and change, right? So that's what we've got here too. So that energy is resembling also that butterfly energy of flying and finding your wings. And this energy of yelled can also very much so be, you know, frustration that you have faced, or someone literally yelling at you. So that's quite interesting that we have got that there. Okay, so let's go for some letters. We have got, let's put the toucan over here. we've got two that are literally stuck together. Okay, they're both X's as well. Got an X and an X. I mean, look, okay, sometimes I see things, and I know it's not necessarily like the most it's inappropriate, you know, kind of, but for some of you, the S, the E, and the X, it could make sense, okay, in terms of intimacy, since you've got a lot of hearts here. It's just something I do want to mention. So you've got two X's here, you've also got a T, you've also got here a W, or this can actually also be in certain situations you putting a cross over something and being like, nope, that's not good for me, I don't want to do that, you know. So that can also be you realizing your worth in certain situations. You've got an I, so an I, got another W, J, 10, so, well, Z, I just said 10, but that could make sense for some of you, an E and a G. We've got here get, G-E-T, and the other thing as well which goes with flying is jet, J-E-T. Also wet, okay, for some of you, okay, I'm just saying. Yeah, that's the most I can do with the letters at this very point in time with what we do have, which is a little bit limited. We've also got like sort of jet, and then you can also make set, so jet set, not at the same time, but you know, two different words, mainly because of the S and that as well. But yeah, that's what we have. So let's just go into the Daily Oracle book. Sorry, dice that's just fallen over, and see what we have for the month of October. Ta-da! Oh, okay. I think we got this for one of the other groups as well, which is kind of crazy. So it says here, patience is a skill you never forget mastering. Isn't that interesting? So yeah, it's okay. Be patient. You know, your wings will grow. Should we go for another one as well, just because we've got sort of like a repeating one? And then we've got here, it takes bravery to be authentic. Be that guy. Bravery also is about knowing that you have your wings, right? And you can fly. So be authentic, you know, be that person that is brave above these challenges and these obstacles. I mean, it just gives you such a big story to tell as well. Not that we should do things for, you know, telling a story, but it's strong, it's pretty amazing, it's pretty significant sometimes as well. So yeah, I mean, wow, we got so much information here, but you know, that is literally what we have got, and it's pretty special and spectacular, to say the least. So that is very much so your reading, group number 3. I really hope it helped you as well. I hope it gave you lots of clarity. Also, in the description box below, if you would like to win this particular deck, you will be able to see how you can win it in the description box. So it's all there for you to check out if you are wondering how you can win it. It's quite a nice little deck. And also, yeah, I'm just going to leave everything down there. I think that's just the easiest way to sort of do it. And yes, that's what we've got. But I will say it's really nice, group number 4. Did I say group number 3? I'm sorry if I said 3. I meant 4. It's really nice to see here that you've got some amazing change coming your way. You've got so much progression coming your way. You've got lots of movement and really amazing direction coming your way. It's just really like heartwarming to see that as well, because for some of you, you've really struggled, and I think that this year has also been a struggle for many people, and to see that change, to see that progression, to see that growth, hopefully it just really uplifts you and makes you feel motivated and happy in regards to the things that are coming your way as well. I just really hope that it does make you feel that way. And yeah, so everything's in the description box below. Don't forget to check it out for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, my intention bracelets as well. If you are interested, they are on my Etsy store. Alright, so do check those out. Yeah, everything is always listed down below, so do check everything out. And I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. I hope you enjoy this sort of Halloween-y, moon-like theme, moonlight from Moonlight. Yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it, and the crystals are from Goddess Provisions if anyone is interested as well. Just thought I'd let you know that. Alright, so take care, bye!